Dear colleagues, this is a hard brown cataract. I have taken up this case for surgery. Let us watch the surgical steps. This is the main incision. It is a 2.8 millimeter incision. Now see, there is no leakage of aqueous humor after the main incision. So you can make the side ports. Now this is the right side port, about 3 clock hours away from the main incision, and this is another side port about 2.5 clock hours away from the main incision. Now air bubble is injected into the anterior chamber. In this case I want to inject trypan blue dye underneath this air bubble, and here goes the trypan blue dye. In hard brown cataracts, to get some contrast, I stain the anterior capsule with trypan blue dye. And now the dye is washed out. Now, after washing the dye out, viscoelastic substance is injected into the anterior chamber to fill up the chamber. This is the viscoelastic substance. It is 2% hydroxypropyl methyl cellulose. And now capsular access is done. The anterior capsule is incised with this needle. This is a 26 gauge bend needle. And now I use Utrata forceps. I hold this capsular tag, go anti-clockwise. I remain at a certain distance from the margin of the pupil. In hard cataracts, the rhexis should be large and adequate. I am keeping an eye on that. The rhexis should be large, should be adequate, so that management of nucleus becomes easy. Now hydrodissection. It should be very gentle. Small amounts of fluid should be injected at multiple points. This is one point, and this is another. Now the nucleus is nudged, it is mobilized, and see, it is rotating very nicely. And now viscoelastic substance is injected again, and this is what I call submarine chop. The tip, phaco tip, goes into this just in front of the main incision. It goes into the substance of the nucleus, travels through the nucleus towards the opposite equator, and as it reaches the opposite equator, the nucleus is chopped. And now each heminucleus is chopped. And now this is very important. You should see the first crack should be from this side to the other side. Now this is the other heminucleus. It is also chopped into 2 fragments. Now each heminucleus is emulsified and taken out. Phaco power being used in this case is 80%. Flow rate is 45 ml per minute, and vacuum is 450 millimeter of mercury. The machine is a very small, cute machine, very sturdy machine. It is Oatley Cataracts 3. The antechamber is rock steady. There is no fluctuation of antechamber, and I can rely on this chamber stability so much that during emulsification of the last fragment I don't reduce the vacuum. Here it is. I just remove the chopper, and this last portion is emulsified. You can see that there is no fluctuation in the depth of the anterior chamber. That's it. The nucleus is managed, and now viscoelastic substance is injected again. It protects the corneal endothelium, and it does one more thing. It keeps the antechamber deep when you are using Simcoe cannula. And now the cortex is removed. Little bit of cells, some cells are sticking to the posterior capsule near 7 o'clock, and you can see a fibrous plaque off center near 7 o'clock. That's it. Now in this case I'm going to fill up the antechamber and capsular bag with viscoelastic substance. Here it is. And then I am going to implant a hydrophobic acrylic intraocular lens. Here goes the lens. This lens is from Bosch & Lomb. It is Envista. The company claims it as glistening free intraocular lens, and it is quite true. I have been using this lens for more than 4 or 5 years, and there is no glistening in the optic of the lens. Now some viscoelastic substance is removed by depressing the posterior leaf of the main incision, and then the viscoelastic substance from the antechamber from capsular bag is removed just by irrigation. The Simcoe is being used only for irrigation. Then the irrigating probe of bimanual IA also is used for irrigation. This irrigation only removes a lot of viscoelastic substance. And once this irrigation is done, then irrigation and aspiration together is done for some time. That's it. And now the side ports are hydrated to make these stab incisions waterproof, and then final lavage of anterior chamber and capsular bag is done with this 23 gauge Simcoe cannula. Dear colleagues, my idea is to inspire you, to make you a better surgeon. I cannot do all the good surgeries alone. You have to be a very competent and very confident, very safe surgeon to give good vision to thousands of people. And wherever you are, please do a good job. Thank you very much for watching. Hope this video will help you in developing your surgical skills.